I don't give a fuck about none of these hoes. Off top, let me make shit clear. Let me make shit clear. Off top, let me make shit.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm making a barbecue beef bacon chicken pizza. I saw this recipe last year on Instagram and it's definitely been one of my favorite things. With pizza is you don't have to do a barbecue chicken pizza, but the fun thing about pizza is you really can just create your own and make it fun with your family and friends. So these are my ingredients: the chicken, of course, the beef bacon, cilantro, fresh spinach, Roma tomato, red onion, mozzarella cheese, fresh mozzarella cheese, grapeseed oil, which I know is different. It's pizza. I should be using extra virgin olive oil, but honey, those prices are crazy. And I'm using the Pillsbury pizza crust. I usually use a pita bread, so this is definitely a different experience. And I really wanted to cook on video, but I have the dishwasher running and the kids are running around yelling. Ari is not having a good day. So it's another voiceover, and I promise I'm gonna cook for y'all on camera very soon. So let's get into this. So I always like to start with cutting my veggies first. My Roma tomatoes, I cut it in half and I pitted out the seeds. If you use the seeds, if you use the entire part of the tomato, dicing it, and it'll be watery. It'll make the pizza watery. So here I'm showing you a hack to cut out the gristle in your chicken tender without losing the meat. So you take the fork, put it in between the gristle and push down. Well, it's more of a pulling down, and I'm going to show you again. So you take that gristle, just slide the fork in between, do a little wiggle and pull down, and you're going to get that whole gristle off of there because you do not need that part. So all of my veggies are diced. They look great. The spinach I had was very long leafed, so I cut off the stem and I rolled up the spinach and sliced it. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing instead of just like the leaves of lettuce. Well, the leaves of spinach. That's just, how I did it, but do it your way. This is just my way. So yes, that grapeseed oil situation is really crazy. I know I'm doing pizza with grapeseed oil. Listen, the price was significantly lower. So I would highly recommend grapeseed oil, and it's perfect to cook with high temperature cooking, which I am. I'm sauteing the chicken, so I'm seasoning it, of course, because I gotta have my flavors. And after I season it a little bit, I'm gonna shake it up and keep on seasoning. So I am using the McCormick Grill Mates Applewood seasoning. It's perfect for grilling and making marinades, especially for beef. So I wanted to add a little more of a barbecue flavor for my barbecue chicken. I'm using a few dashes of liquid smoke. You don't need much at all. And one thing I will do differently next time is add barbecue sauce after I drain the chicken. Definitely to elevate the flavor. I'm telling you, I'm always trying to find new ways. That is my beef bacon ready to go in the oven. The oven is on 425. For the beef bacon, it should be on 400 for 15 minutes. You don't need to turn it, but the crust needs to be on 425 if it's in a deeper dish. If it's on a baking sheet, 400 is fine. And I wanted the bacon to be crispy since it's going on my pizza. So I'm rolling out my crust. It was so weird handling this crust, and I kept thinking like, man, I wish I had a rolling pin, but it does not say to use a rolling pin on the thing. I'm just extra, so that's something I feel like I would have done, but I'm just forming it to the pan. It was so weird. Like I said, I usually use pita bread, but I was just trying something new this time. The store that I went to didn't have any, so I'm like, I'm making this pizza tonight. So yes, I am poking holes in it. Also, you don't have to do that. It does not say it on the instructions on the packaging. It's just me doing something I feel like is sensible because I'm adding garlic butter. I have probably about 4 tablespoons, and I did use the entire batch of butter on the crust. Really getting that in there with my gray brush, because that's how they do it at the pizza spot, or at least I think they do. You know what I'm saying? So it just made sense. I'm like, let me butter this baby up, and it 10 out of 10 for sure. So my grapeseed oil is nice and hot. I did do a tablespoon of the garlic butter in there before I added my fresh chopped garlic, well, minced as they say. And you could tell that the pan is very hot because those pieces are like instantly turning white. So I did turn it down to more of a medium. And I really do like this oil. Like, I definitely recommend, and it's in a great price range. So I couldn't lift up the pan for y'all so y'all can see the crust. I hate the way it turned out. Like, it looks so weird. It's uneven, but listen, I still would say get that Pillsbury pizza crust. Like, I can't wait to get it again. I'm gonna do a different shape. I know how to work with it now. So it's trial and error when it comes to cooking. Just try stuff, and if it don't work out the first time, just try something else. You know what I'm saying? I use Sweet Baby Ray's. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I feel like the texture of Sweet Baby Ray's is perfect for making something like a pizza, because it's thicker. I am so irritated with myself, y'all. That is finely shredded mozzarella cheese. I just want it regular, but I was in a rush. I grabbed it, and yeah, so it took me a little while to spread out that cheese. And now I'm laying the other toppings, starting with the tomato, that nice cut spinach. Look at that. It doesn't even look like spinach. I love that. The red onion, my green onion, cilantro. Listen, baby, I'm hooking it. Listen, y'all gotta try this pizza. But let me know in the comments what's your favorite toppings to use, whether you buy the pizza or make your own. So I took my chicken out the pan. It is nice and done. I'm so excited, y'all. It's such a good pizza to do at home. This is the beef bacon. I forgot to show y'all when I took it out the oven, but it looks so good. It almost looked like regular bacon. I don't eat pork, but I feel like it looked like regular bacon, like how it would chopped up on a pizza. So I'm spreading out that chicken, and yes, I'm using all of it. I love a super loaded with toppings pizza. Don't be stingy with those toppings, y'all. Don't. Okay, so chicken first. Y'all. Then that beef bacon, y'all. I'm so impressed with the beef bacon. It's my first time also using that at home, and it turned out really good. Now I'm laying that fresh mozzarella. I sliced it first, and then I set it to the side, because I feel like in the past when I used the fresh mozzarella, like, the cheese is really moist. It's really wet. So I feel like you kind of dry it out first before you put it on it, because when everything kind of melts in the oven and just blends together, it could become watery with the tomato and the spinach. And look, I had to get some more tomato on there, and look how delicious this is, fresh out of the oven. You could tell it browned the chicken a little more. That cheese is nice and melted. Now I'm adding my last few toppings: some crushed red pepper, Italian seasoning, and some more barbecue sauce to top it off. Y'all, 10 out of 10 what I did with that garlic butter. It just elevated it so much. So if you do, use this recipe, I would say do what I did, at least when it comes to how I did the tomato, using the garlic butter on the crust. I'm telling you, it just really just does it. And so I added the last little bit of green onion and some more cilantro that was left over. And this is the best barbecue chicken pizza I made so far. Look at it. It's so good, y'all. When I tell y'all, I wish it wasn't so much noise in my background so I could have took a bite and showed y'all. It was excellent. 10 out of 10 recommend. Thank you so much for everyone who supported me, watching my videos, watching my reels. All of my information to be down below. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to show you what I have in store next time. Thanks for watching.